M0FXB Hamtech, welcome to my channel. Have you heard of MESHTASTIC, off-grid, decentralized mesh network? This is a way of communicating off the grid. The megahertz that are being used in the UK, but there are others available, is 868 megahertz and thereabout. And this is where you register your node once you purchase your equipment. There is a simple firmware process where you load the firmware of your chosen device, and you could have more than one device, which is portable, or many people are putting them in locations where the mesh can communicate. So the more nodes and the closer they are together, the better the infrastructure that you're going to be enjoying. So I'm brand new to this. We're just going to take you through some of the links that I've found. There is a learn more link for MESHTASTIC.org. Specialist firmware has been written to enable this whole system. And again, take your time, read all the instructions here, technical overview, hardware. And I'll just show you some of the different kinds of equipment that you can buy. None of it is expensive. If you want to just test this out, one item you could go for is this item here. And it's an ESP32 device with the LoRa, they call it the LoRa system, built in. It does have a screen there for information. So just scrolling through some of the photographs, and this is only about £20 delivered. So check that one out. And then I've got some other links here. Let's go through them. This is called the LilyGo T-Deck. It's a mouthful. LilyGo T-Deck. Then you have a keyboard built into it, and you can buy these to work on the different frequencies that you would like. Also, you can purchase a case for this item. Well, you can purchase a case for all of the items. Batteries can be installed for better portability. This item is called the T-Beam, and if you look on the back, there is a large space there for a rechargeable battery. This is the T-Echo LoRa, and this is a plug-and-go item, and many do arrive after purchase, fully programmed with the MESHTASTIC firmware. But there are updates happening all the time. So a big thank you to the ROKLAND store, which is in the USA, but of course you can buy items worldwide. You've got cases, the new LilyGo deck there, scrolling down, different items. And I'm not familiar with every item. There is a hardware recommendation list on the MESHTASTIC site. Just scrolling down all these items here. Some will be familiar, because that's a very cool looking case, isn't it? Water resistant, and this one here. And this would hold, I would think, something like this. And don't be scared of the firmware process. Let's just read a section from the MESHTASTIC site, and thank you very much. MESHTASTIC utilizes LoRa, a long-range radio protocol which is widely accessible in most regions without the need for additional licenses or certification, unlike ham radio operations. These radios are designed to rebroadcast the messages they receive, forming a mesh network. These systems ensure that every group member, including those at the furthest distance, can receive messages depending on the settings employed. The MESHTASTIC mesh network can support up to 100 devices concurrently, and so on. So I'm not going to read everything, but you'll get any idea. If you are a ham operator, it's like APRS. This is just my take on it, so please don't correct me, or please do correct me. It's like APRS, but it's a growing growing. How can we word it? Quite hard to word it. Many people are interested in off-grid communication, and they're looking at this as an option, and they're purchasing these items that we just showed you. So there's a getting started section here to easily talk you through the firmware process, plus there's some very good videos on YouTube. And there's a sort of getting started section here. Purchase supported hardware. Number 2, flash and configure the node. And number 3, connect your node. It's that simple, and it's available on Android, iOS, Mac, and your web browser. There's social links here. You've got Discord, Twitter, Facebook, etc. And if you look here just at the firmware section of the Discord page, you can see everyone helping each other out, so give that one a go. Quite a nice visualization here of how this is working. You can see the different mesh items, and then laptops and smartphones that you can also interact with. You can download an app or download software or use your browser. And here's a few examples of the equipment that people are buying, and you can see there some of the items that I showed earlier in the video are listed here. But again, spend some time to learn the system. You've got the ESP32 drivers, and then you will need to load the firmware. And once we get our equipment, we will be doing this. And there's dedicated sections there for Android web client, iOS as well. So hopefully one day we'll be able to send each other a message. Now I haven't got my equipment set up, but I did set up my node, which was very straightforward. You just click your location. I'm trying to find myself now. Just around here. No, that's not me. Cancel that one. Let's try here. There I am, Andreas. M0FXP is my ham call sign. So you click when you're, you click your location, and then it just allows you to put in your node details, and then you connect your equipment to that node number, and that's my guess because I haven't actually done it yet. So I'm learning. Any tips from anyone would be much appreciated. It's early days for me. Luckily, the work that's been put into this website tells you so much information. You've got overview, radio settings, mesh algorithm with some video, and in that video you can see actually at least 3 of the items that I showed at the beginning. Just going down. So thanks for watching my YouTube channel. Eventually what I plan to do is get one of these in the loft. That's the plan. So let's meet each other on the new off-grid mesh network 7.3. Bye for now. All the best.